Hey there, Bible lovers. This is Pastor Terrence, and today I'll be reviewing a copy of the Holy Bible in the New Living Translation. So, as you can see, this one is a hardback copy on a hardback cover. And if you look at it, it's really, really nice. That color is really nice. And it's in a personal size, handy size. So, I got this copy from the publisher from Touch Life. Later, I will show you the details. I got this. It's a complimentary copy that I got from Touch Life. Let's see. There you go. You can see it. Touch Life Global Foundation. So I got this here. There's the ISBN. There you go. And this is the back cover. It says here. Look at that. Give your sample text of the NLT. Give your burdens to the Lord, and He will take care of you. He will not permit the godly to slip and fall. Psalm 55, verse 22. So, before, when I heard about the NLT, and even I've been hearing some people, even on YouTube, lambasting the New Living Translation, but there was a time when I used this Bible for my regular daily reading just to give it a shot. And when I did so, I found it really, really accurate. And it was, I actually liked it. The renderings, the word usage, the choice of words that were used really reflected the meaning of the text. Because, of course, a lot of scholars, or most scholars, would prefer literal translations or formal equivalence ones, such as the NASB or the ESV. I personally prefer the ESV, and especially in 2011 when the NIV was updated, many churches shifted to the ESV. And being a literal translation, a lot of people, especially scholarly pastors, seminary professors, would prefer the literal translations over the dynamic ones. So anyway, I gave it a shot and I used the NLT as my daily reading to see how it would get, how it would be. But I was surprised that it was actually nice, and I like the rendering of the words, the word choices, the sentence construction. It was natural English, and yet it still conveyed the meaning of the text. So I think that's the important thing when it comes to Bible translations. What's important is to retain the meaning of the text, is to be able to transmit God's word to the reader. Of course, we have to consider that there are some words that would be well or good to be retained, such as theological words such as propitiation, justification. I really can't remember about the NLT. Maybe we could do a separate vlog for that, separate video for that. But uh, as far as I remember, when I used it, it was quite good, and I really appreciated it. So let's get on with this Bible. Let's check it out. So the cover of this one is a hardback. Okay, the multicolored design, Holy Bible. It's a portable size, and let's get its measurements. Go. For the height, it's around a little over 7 inches, 7.15 inches, 7.15 inches by 4.9 inches, or 4.8 inches. Okay, so it's a 7 point, what did I say? 7.1 by 4.9 inches. Thickness is almost an inch. It's under an inch. Around 1 millimeter less an inch. So those are the dimensions. Oops. Okay. Let's look at the spine. The spine says NLT, Holy Bible. There's the name of the publisher, Touch Life. Got a little green there. Oh, yeah, I was able to remove it. Here's the back cover again, the ISBN. And one thing that's really adorable, it's really nice here, is look at those edges. It's the same color as the front and the back cover. All right. It's nice. Well, my daughter said that this Bible would be good for teenage boys or even girls. Yeah. So it look compared to the size of my hand. So it's like exactly the size of my hand. I don't have big hands, by the way. So yeah, it's perfect for bringing around, bringing to church, putting in your bag, bringing to school, being a desk Bible in your office. Yeah, I think that would be this would be a perfect size for that. Yeah, and it has white head and tail bands. White head and tail bands there, and ribbon, a white ribbon, single satin, but it's really nice. The width of the ribbon is enough. Yeah, there you go. Let's check if it's long enough. It's a bit on the short side, but it's usable. There. Yeah, it's usable. It's enough for its purposes. So white ribbons, very simple. Let's look at the inside cover. Oh, that's really cool. So it comes with a paper paste down liner with the same pattern and color as the outside and as the edges, the book edges, and it's really nice. Let's go to the next page. Here's a fly paper, and we now go to the title page. It says there, Holy Bible, New Living Translation, and we go to the second title page. Wow, look at that print. What's really amazing with this print is that it's so dark. Look at how dark that is. Oh yeah. All right. It's really dark. Unlike other Bibles that I've seen, even more expensive ones, where their print is like not really black but a bit grayish. But this one is really, really black. See that? Let's check out the copyright page. Here's a copyright page by Touch Life Global Foundation Inc. There's their address. It's in the so this one is published in the Philippines. Okay, let me pan it down. You can, if you want to read it, you can just go ahead and pause the video. Check this out. All right, this Bible typeset. This Bible is typeset in the typeface Lucerna, designed by Brian and Sui and Company exclusively for Tyndale House Publishers. All right, so at least I've seen other Bibles and it doesn't say what kind of typeset or font that it used, but here it says so. That's really nice. And look at that print. Here's the table of contents. All right. Wow, look at that printing. Here's the alphabetical listing of the books. I can read this, the note to the readers. Again, if you want to read it, you can just go ahead and pause the video. Yeah, pan out a bit. All right. And we have here the introduction to the New Living Translation. There you go. Wow, it's kind of long. Well, the good thing about it is it's so detailed that you will really understand how they came up with this text. Last 2 pages. All right. Here's a list of the Bible translation team. Wow, I can't believe how detailed this is. It even includes the list of the Bible translation team. There. Then we go to the Old Testament introduction page. Well, there's really no introduction. It's just the title page of the Old Testament. And we go straight to Genesis. All right, so let's check out it's in paragraph form. It's a unique typeface. Wow, okay. Let's just check out the other prose pages. There you go. Wow, this is simply amazing. Look at that paper. Let's check out the paper quality. Okay, the paper is thin, but not too thin. In fact, the opacity is really good on this one. Let's just check. Is it line matched? I'm not sure. I don't think it's line matched. No. It's not line matched, but although it's not line matched, it's not really bothersome because the text is so clear, the ink, the printing is so black and so clear that it doesn't matter that it's not line matched. Plus, the quality of the paper is good, so there's not much ghosting really. And even if you see some ghosting here, we all know that it's actually worse in the camera, but it's really good in real life. When you're reading it, the text is so good, it's crisp, it's clear, it's easily readable. Yeah, the typeface is also good. Look at that. Look at that. Simply amazing. I love it. And to think that this is not those premium expensive Bibles, it's just a cheap hardback. But the text it's really awesome. Let's look at the poetic pages. These are check out the layout of the Psalms. There you go. Jeremiah. And look at this. This is so cool. Look at that. Let's now go to the New Testament. So this is where the New Testament goes. Let's see how thick it is. There you go. John. And it has footnotes. And even the footnotes are clear. They're quite readable, in fact. I'm not sure what the font size is here, though. Did it say it? Let's check it out again. Didn't say. So let's check out the Philemon. All right. So after the New Testament, after Revelation, Okay. So this one has, after Revelation 22, it immediately goes to the NLT Dictionary and Concordance. It does contain a lot. So how many pages? The number of pages is quite substantial. Wow, that's a lot. This would really be an excellent aid in studying. So after the NLT dictionary / concordance, we have nothing. That's it. So we just have no fly papers, no extra pages. Right after, immediately after the NLT dictionary and concordance, we just have the page liner, the cardstock, and we have the, as I've said, the paper paste down liner in the same color. And there you go. There are no maps, no glossaries. Well, it is a dictionary according to that, but I don't really see how it is a dictionary. Oh, well, it does. Look at that. So it gives both the definition of the word and where it is mentioned in the Bible. So it is a dictionary and concordance. That's excellent. Wow, that's pretty neat. Amazing. I just can't really express how amazed I am with this affordable and inexpensive edition of the New Living Translation. I mean, I think this will be a pleasure to read. It's so nice to the eyes. It won't strain. This is kind of small, really, right? Okay, just to compare, let's compare the size to give you an idea of how small it is. Let's compare it to the previous Bible that I reviewed, which is the ESV large print True Tone. All right, so let's compare their footprints. So there, so as you can see, it is a bit smaller. The large print two-tone measures about 8.375 by 5.375 inches. So this is their difference, size difference. As for thickness, yes, the NLT is a bit thinner than the ESV large print thin line. Now for the text. The ESV large print thin line came with a 10-point text, 10-point font. Let's compare them. But as I've said in my other video, if you notice, the text of the ESV large print thin line is okay, but it's not that black, and the paper is really thin, and the ghosting is terrible. So the opacity is very low. But yeah, but compared to this one, look at that. If we just compare the paper and okay, the paper of the NLT is somewhat a bit yellowish compared to the ESV large print. But let's compare, if we compare the print, the fonts, here you go. There, can you see it? There you go. So what do you think? Maybe this is, the NLT is, should I say, 8-point font perhaps? Maybe it's an 8-point font or a 7.5. So yeah. And there it is. The New Living Translation, personal size in hardback. I don't know what this is called, multicolored design, but let me know your thoughts. Leave your comments in the comment section, and I'll also post a link to the website of Touch Life Global Foundation. So if you want to order something like this, I mean, with the quality of the paper, with the paper quality and the print and the ink, I highly recommend it. It's really nice, and this will be especially good for for kids, for teenagers, and for children, for young elementary and high school kids. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. It's a good size to put in their bag to bring to school or just for daily reading. In fact, I think I'll read this tonight. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Share the video and just leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. So thank you very much and God bless.